So Sonlight sends full grade packages. You can buy sets of language arts, history, and science as their own separate programs. I usually buy the full grade package just because I found it's easier for me to have everything come at once. So for this year, we're going to be working through level H for my 7th grader, and we'll have some more unboxing and some more grades to go through for my other younger children. For the 7th grader, we're going to be doing World History 2. This is a World History lap book that comes with the program. I'm really excited for this. This is the first year we've gotten the lap book with Sonlight, so I'm really excited to be able to go through this and let him do a lot of hands-on projects. Another thing that Sonlight sends as a resource is stickers and timelines. So you can use these stickers and you go through and you cut out whatever it is that you're working on and you put it in the timeline book. And the thing I love about the timeline books is that you can continue to use them year after year. So it just kind of reiterates, and you continue to see the different, events that you want to add in. So each of my children have their own timeline book that they can continue to add to. The other thing that Sonlight does is they categorize what is in their package. So for their main history section, so he's going to be able to go through the 7th grade by himself for some of these books, and some of them we read together. So here are some of the ones that he's going to read on his own. We've got God's Smuggler, Story of the World, and Story of the World, Volume 4. We've got Volume 3 and Volume 4. And these are all of the readers that he will be reading on his own. These look so fun. I'm really excited. One of the things I love about Sonlight is they send really interesting books. So my 7th grader usually finishes them early and runs in to tell me all about what happened, and he's so excited. They also give you questions that you can ask your reader, but I found that I don't necessarily need to ask him because he usually just comes in and wants to share what happened in the story that he really enjoyed. So I'm already excited. He's already pulled these out and looked through to see what he gets to learn about this year. I'll show you real quick which ones they sent us. Escape Across the Wide Sea, Betsy and the Emperor, this one looks really good. Angel on the Square, Homeless Bird, Nori Ryan's Song, Choop Ju's House, help me if I pronounce that wrong, The Endless Steppe, Snow Treasure, The King's Fifth, ooh, The Ravenmaster's Secret, this one looked really good, It's a Jungle Out There, like the song, and In Search of Honor. So those are the ones that he'll be able to go through on his own. Again, they send questions, but I also just talk to him about it and see what he liked most about it. The other thing that they do that I love is they have a whole section on Bible. So every day he's doing devotionals, reading the Bible, and then they have books that they have that are just, good books for him to read to learn more about his faith and know why he chooses what he chooses, why he believes what he believes. How to Stay a Christian in High School, Live Like a Jesus Freak, and then the BBC manual, which is turning your bedroom into a Bible college. Just kind of preparing him for the questions that he'll get asked and, affirming his belief. And the other thing, probably my favorite part of Sonlight is the parts that we get to do together. So from the time that Jason was really little, from the time that my son was really little, I would read to him from the time that he was a baby, but then when we joined Sonlight, they sent all these amazing books that we read together. So each year we read the books. There's usually a little crying on my part because the books are really good and they're also really educational. Sonlight puts in a lot of historical fiction books. In fact, I think they're all basically historical fiction or classics. And we learned so much just from reading the stories and the timeline. It helps kind of bring those characters to life and that time in history to life. So the program that we use is so rich in history and literature. I love it. I wouldn't change it. We'll always be doing Sonlight. So here's some of the books that we love and that we'll be reading together this year. So Only the Names Remain, The Cherokee and the Trail of Tears, The Ghost in the Tokaido Inn. I do not know this, but it looks like a good story. The Good Master, The Year of Impossible Goodbyes. Oh, that sounds sad already. The Breadwinner. The Great Trouble. A Murder for Her Majesty. Number the Stars. The Sherwood Ring. The Singing Tree. Mary Jones and Her Bible. And classic poetry. I have been really impressed this last year. I don't think that we realized how much fun poetry could be, or how funny, or how emotional poetry could be. But this last year we really had a lot of fun with reading through the poetry books that Sonlight sent, and really enjoyed our poetry this last year. To wrap up, I just want, if you guys have any questions about Sonlight, I've been doing it for a long time. I really love it. The kids love it. There's so many good stories. It's a really, really good program. And the kids are really doing well in the academics with using Sonlight as our baseline, so I have no complaints. Also, we'll be doing another video for the 3rd grade unboxing, the 1st grader, and the kindergartner. Now, some of these I already have, but I'm going to be adding some more content into their boxes and changing up a little bit just so that it stays interesting for them, since I've already read some of those books a couple times from my older kids. So I hope you guys got a lot out of the video. I hope you liked the books, and if you have any questions about any of them, or about Sonlight, you can comment below and ask me, and I'm happy to answer any questions about homeschooling, about prioritizing, how we fit it all into a day, anything like that. You guys can shoot me a comment down below and I'll answer.